Okay, today I'm going to show you a little trick I learned while learning my um, right rudder 4-point tic tocs. Um, I've been doing the left rudder ones for a while now, but learning the right ones were more difficult, and while I was trying to figure it out, I found something out, and I'm going to tell you what that is. So, first off, you should know to learn these, it'd be helpful to have already learned anything where you stir the stick, so like hack piro flips even would be fine, as long as you have the motion down of stirring the stick, and that's just combining your aileron and elevator controls to perform a move. So I'm going to teach you my trick to learn 4-point tic tocs. So starting from the first position, which would be right here, I'm going to go forward and then turn the tail, and I should end up in this position, but in order to make it look smooth you have to stir the stick. So the trick is, if you look at the helicopter and you look which way it needs to go, I need to go this way. And to do that from this position, you use forward elevator. But if I just go forward and back, that's just a regular tic toc, and we're doing 4-point tic toc. So I need to turn the tail 90 degrees to the left. Or at least I'm using left rudder. And from this position, I would be using right aileron to get over. So the trick is, if you combine those two controls, you will end up doing what you need to do the 4-point tic toc. So if I go forward and turn the rudder to the left and use my right aileron in a stirring motion, it'll do what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to go forward and stir around to the right side, and it'll look like that. And so now I'm in the next position. So then I come back over. I only do my stirring and rudder inputs on the first part of the tic toc. I don't do it on the second part. There's no need to. So from this position, you can see, to go straight over I would use my right aileron, but I'm also going to use my left rudder and back aileron, because that's the trick. So if you look at where it needs to go after you put your rudder input, you see it has to go backwards, the back elevator. So I'm going to stir from this position. I'm going to stir right aileron towards down elevator as I move the rudder to the left, and that will get me to the next position. Sorry, I wasn't stationary. I'm not the best at this, but you can see what I'm doing. So here from the next position, I'm gonna have to go backwards, but then by the time I turn my tail around, you're gonna see I'm gonna need to use left aileron. So when I stir those together, it does that, and that's my next position. And then the last position is from here to the first position. So what I do is, you see, I have to go left aileron, but by the time I turn my tail, I'm going to have to go forward elevator. So when I stir that together, it'll look like that. And if you just keep doing that over and over again, you'll be doing 4-point tic tocs. And the more you practice it, the smoother it'll get, trust me. This isn't how I learned to do these the first time, but I think this way is definitely easier. When I went to go learn right rudder 4-point tic tocs, it was a lot harder for me since I'm not used to right rudder moves. So this helped me a lot. So I'll show you with the right rudder. I'm not as smooth with this, but you can see that it's the same thing. So from the first position right here, I'll do the same thing I was doing before, but with right rudder. So you see I have to go forward elevator to get back over, but I'm also going to turn my tail to the right, and that means I'm going to have to use left aileron to get back over. So from this position, I'm going to go forward and then to the left in a stirring motion, and that'll get me to the next position, right there. And then from this side, I'm going to go left aileron to back elevator with the right rudder. So there you go. And then I'm going to go back, and now I'm going to need to do back elevator with right aileron. And that's the next position. And the last one will be right aileron with forward elevator. And that's the last position. So that is how you do 4-point tic tocs. Keep practicing it and it'll get a lot smoother. I hope this trick was helpful for you, and thanks for watching.